Your 2011 4A state football champions, Goose Creek Gators. Proceed to let me make a few brief remarks, please. Thanks for everybody for being here tonight. Again, my name is Mike Wilkerson. I'm assistant principal at Goose Creek High School, and I'm honored to be here in celebration of something that's never been done in the history of Goose Creek High School, and that's winning the 4A state football championship.
Well, I'm the mayor for the city of Goose Creek, and it's a distinct pleasure for me to bring greetings from the people of the city of Goose Creek to you this evening in recognition of the 4A championship. This has been a banner year for the people of Goose Creek. Not only was the city recognized as the best place to raise children in South Carolina, but we also had the biggest picture, and I've been watching Goose Creekers in the Charleston News for over 40 years, but this is the biggest picture of a Goose Creeker that we ever had. I can't tell you how proud I was to see your picture, to see that Goose Creek uniform on you, and to share just share the excitement. And Goose Creek City Council has authorized me to bring this proclamation to you tonight, and I'm here with City Councilman John McCants. John, would you stand, please, and be recognized as gentleman here? Councilman McCants represents the people of the city of Goose Creek. Mr. McCants and myself and the rest of City Council bring to you this 2011 South Carolina State Champion Football proclamation, whereas the city of Goose Creek City Council recognizes and congratulates the members of the 2011 State Football Champions of Goose Creek High School, and whereas the students, players, coaches, parents, and supporters have come together and making it a true championship team, and the dedication, hard work, long hours, and practice, mutual support, and commitment of the players and coaches exemplify the pride and heart of the Goose Creek High School football program. And whereas the student leaders of the Gators have exhibited a work ethic and a level of competence that transcends the football field. Therefore, be it proclaimed that the mayor of Goose Creek City Council, the city of Goose Creek, calls on all of the greater Goose Creek community to join with family and friends in celebration and honoring of the 2011 state football champions of South Carolina, the Goose Creek High School football team. And I've affixed my signature proudly to this proclamation.
Honored guests, thank you so much for being here, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for coming and joining us in this celebration of the 2011 state championship football team. This was a very, very special group in a lot of ways. I was asked a question earlier tonight about them, and as I said, not only were they a very, very special group athletically, but from a standpoint of character and academics and just being quality young men representing Goose Creek High School and representing our community, I would like for you to please give them a hand the way they represented all of us. At this time, I'd like to introduce our coaches, and if you would, coaches, when I introduce you, just please stand up. We'll start over here with Coach Ryan Hogan on the end, Coach Keith Johnson, Coach Jack Simsack, Coach Josh Brown, Head Athletic Trainer Ernie Drews, Coach Scott Durham, Coach Buddy King, Coach Steve Gabriel, Coach Garrett Johns, Coach Bowers, Coach Joe Bowers, Coach Chris Gander, Coach Brad Bowles, Coach Joe Hoff, Coach Jim Calley, Coach Leonard Covington, I guess Leonard didn't want to sit with the team. I guess, of course, Lynn looks a little bit better than most of these guys do, so I can understand that, I guess. But anyway, these guys did a tremendous job, and we've got the best coaching staff certainly in the state of South Carolina, and I want to again commend them for the great job that they did. Have I forgot somebody? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you guys hiding back there. I'm very sorry. Coach Mark Leposki, Coach Rodney Kinlaw, and Coach Tony Daniels. I'm very sorry. Okay. And I might also take this opportunity to introduce the #1 Goose Creek Gator fan, Steve-O. Steve-O was right on the court for 2 basketball championships, and he was right on the sideline for a football championship. Doing great, Steve-O. At this time, I'm going to introduce our players, and if they would come across the stadium, Coach Drews, if you would come help me when we're going to present them with Guard Austin. Number 6, Jaquan Marsh. Number 7, Masamitsu Ishibashi. Number 8,
How y'all doing, community of Goose Creek? We'd like to thank y'all for the year-long support that y'all had for us. Even when we go into the state, for the past couple of years, we've been going hard. Made it to the 3rd round of the playoffs, got knocked off, but this year we made it all the way to state. Now we're state champions. I hope next year when I come back, I can see my Goose Creek Gators go back to the championship. We need a repeat for next year.
Everyone wanted to schedule Goose Creek for their homecoming game, and then in 1990s I actually coached at Summerville, and it wasn't a lot different, but things started to change here in Goose Creek, and over the last several years, no one wants to play Goose Creek anymore for what you've done in not only just the Low Country, in the state of South Carolina, because you have a tremendous program that you've built here at Goose Creek. And what I'll say that the respect that you've gained nationally is unbelievable. And you've done it the right way. You've built a program with integrity and respect, and that is reflection, first of all, of your parents, and second of all, of your teachers and coaches, and third of all, the administration here at Goose Creek High School. Because it's one thing to win a ball game, but it's another thing to win with class, and that's what Goose Creek High School does every Friday night, day in and day out.
Awesome. Let's give it up for the Goose Creek Gators football team. Goose Creek posted its best single-season record, 14-1, and in the 43-year history of the school, defeated Greenwood 37-21 for its first Class 4A Division II state championship. Goose Creek finished in the top 30 in the country out of more than 16,000 schools. So let's give it up.
It's teamwork and dedication. That's awesome. 14-1 record, you can go 15-0, but 14-1 is outstanding. 30th in the country out of 16,000 schools. Wow. There you go. On the behalf of MaxPreps and the South Carolina Army National Guard, we want to present your school and Coach Reedy and the team a trophy for your hard work and dedication this season.
State champion
championship trophy, I'd like to introduce the head principal of Goose Creek High School, Mr. Jimmy Husky.
Kind of moving along kind of slowly today. I thought I was still 26 and 27. I could bowl a couple games yesterday, and so I can't. So I did okay yesterday, but today I'm feeling it and everything. Just a few things. Coach Reedy must have felt like he was a Heisman Trophy winner lifting that big trophy over there. And so just some great things happened, and I would have to believe that throwing for 1,000 yards this year had to be a complete record for Coach Reedy combined together for 9 years. So he used to throw it about 2 or 3 times, and it would just be all over the place just to keep somebody, not even honest. But now with Jaquan and everything, we can throw the football, so we're pretty deadly now. I would like to thank a couple other people. We've got a great community support system. You can see in the photographs that we had up at the state, we had a huge following. That's a 4-hour drive from here to Clemson. We had more people than Greenwood did. Our home sides were always packed, and they were enthusiastic individuals. Just community support and fan base that we have is incredible. I've got emails from people back from 1969 and 70. Coach Davis was on that first team. He had some long hair back then, and but they were all proud of him. He was not on the team; he was the coach. But we got a lot of people that's emailed and very proud of us. They follow us on Facebook, and we're excited about that. But we've also got a great booster club here. And our booster club worked for the tail off. You would give them a round of applause for all they did. These individuals cooked and cleaned and did everything you can imagine. They got that helmet out there, which is the envy of everyone around here. And they would get that helmet up and down before you even knew it was out there. Just the hard work and dedication. We got some people that's going to be missed. Our president, Scott Stephenson, if you would stand up and just be recognized, you and Shannon, because I know y'all are co there. They're going to be sorely missed, but I know we've got a lot of great parents that's going to step up and do some things. So thank you for all those people that worked hard and have made this season a success. And now, we're going to give it over to the state championship. If I would, I'm going to ask Coach Reedy to meet me over here for the presentation of the state championship. This is an incredible feeling, and again, I present this to Coach Reedy and the entire Goose Creek High School 2011 team.
In the stands and see the crowd that we have and see the stands packed, I literally get goosebumps, and you know, I'm so appreciative of the support that we have from our community. And you know, you ride around town now and you see Gator Eyes and GCs on cars all around town. No offense, I don't want to make anybody mad from the district office, but you know, used to you'd see those silly little S's on the back of cars, you know. I don't see them anymore. I think they must all stay over in Profield. They don't come out into the street. But anyway, and then when we went to the state championship game, and we were playing Greenwood, which was an hour away from Clemson. And you know, I said, well, they'll have a lot bigger crowd than we did. We had a larger crowd than they did. It was just overwhelming, the number of people that we had there. And you know, as I told this football team all year, you know, you represent not just yourself, but you represent your family, you represent the school, and you represent this community. And they represented all of us very, very well, and we're very, very proud of them.
Degrees heat in the summer, practicing. And I can tell you this, back when in the 90s, when I was assistant principal, football team was not very good, cheerleaders probably were not very good, but our cheerleaders is the best I've seen in a long time. Also, I'd like to thank the band who traveled with us and went with us and played at the state championship and played the entire time, and that meant a lot to us.